So this is going to be a different kind of video because this is a G Project weapon upgrade kit for the Mayfix Winter Soldier, a figure that I do not own, but I do own another figure which is the Figma Doomslayer, which I honestly think actually works pretty well since, well, this is the Doomslayer. Of course he's known for using multiple weapons to kill demons. That's kind of his shtick. And I'm just gonna do a kind of basic instruction and more of a easy informative video showcasing you all how these weapons works. And before we continue onward, make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything out. And if you do want these weapons, they exist on Gundam, which you can pre-order, and you can use code Miky to support this channel. Which they are like $55, which honestly, for the weapons this is included and the extra stuff, it's pretty worth it. But I will show you why. Now, the reason why I say it's pretty much a upgrade kit for the Winter Soldier is because you get the book that is supposed to brainwash Bucky, which it comes with the closed and the open version of the book, which will, once you read the book, the Winter Soldier activates. And it is pretty damn cool accessory that honestly is well made, except that this one is a little bit shorter than the open one. But hey, this is just an upgrade kit if you want to have it for the Winter Soldier. But for me, I'm just gonna toss it up the side because this is not the review for the Winter Soldier. What, am I crazy? I don't have that figure. But the meat and potato is going to be the weapons and the effects. I'll talk about it why. So to start off, we're gonna talk about the semi-automatic pistol, which is pretty damn simple. I mean, the overall sculpting of all the weapons overall is pretty on point. The only thing that is kind of a bit iffy about, if I'm gonna be honest, is the lack of shading. Like, don't get me wrong, I do love the black color scheme of these weapons. I just wish that there were a little bit more dry brushing with silver, just to give it a little bit more realistic effects. But other than that kind of nitpicks, these weapons actually do look pretty on point, despite being very small. And of course, they fit very well with the figure in general. And no matter how you use it, it kind of depends. But if you finagle a little bit, I think it's gonna work pretty well. But of course, Doomguy is pretty well known for using big guns. But he's also well known for starting off with just a regular automatic pistol. So this is kind of a big, kind of funny homage to original Doom games. But right now we're not going to talk about this pussy ass weapon. Let's talk about the big guns. Yeah, the big guns. So the next weapon that we're going to talk about is the submachine gun. This is a very weird looking submachine gun, if I'm going to be honest. But hey, a submachine gun is a submachine gun. I'm not really the master of weaponry, which many of you can tell. But what this can do is just hinge outward. If you want to, I don't know, just have it pretty much basically just use it either in this mode, which honestly looks kind of goofy, or you can just extend this one for a little bit more support. And that looks, honestly, something I would see anyone using. And what I do love is the magnet on top, which I will showcase you why they exist there. But it's a submachine gun, very basic. The hinge on here, if it works, it works. But the problem is that it kind of untaps very easily, so do be careful with this one. Okay, let's move on. So here we have the grenade launcher. And I'm calling it the grenade launcher because it really just says it's a grenade launcher. And yeah, all I can say is the overall mechanic of this one is honestly on point. Like, this is something I would see as a grenade launcher. Like, you have the big barrel, the parts, the scope, all of it. So yeah, there's pretty much that. Or actually, now that I'm thinking about it, wait, that's not a grenade launcher. What am I talking about? Honestly, get the engagement bait. Actually, no, actually, that is also a grenade launcher, but this is actually supposed to be the other one, which is just the regular barrel. Or you can actually swap out for this one, which you just slide it in, and you also attach the disc for a little bit more of, which is supposed to recreate that scene where the Winter Soldier just shoot the grenade disc below Nick Fury's car and it just tumbles over. That is actually a kind of funny reference. I mean, honestly, I would see the Doomslayer using this kind of weapon just to flip enemies over. Would be a really fun opportunity. Again, there's a lot of stuff, so I'm just gonna go over in general, just easy, kind of fun scenarios. But yeah, if you're thinking this one is gonna work with this one, I've got some bad news for you. It does not. It does not. Sorry. Alright, let's continue. Well, the other one was like an enhanced rifle grenade launcher. This one is actual grenade launcher, which actually looks pretty damn sick. And you also have the scope, which is on a green kind of clear plastic, which is just awesome. And yeah, and what is also really awesome is that not only do you have a handle, but the ammunition here, it spins, which is just pretty damn awesome. And what you can also do is just unhinge here, and you just, well, just give me a minute. Make sure that you rotate, and you can see all the bullets that are encased here. And you heard me right. These are all the bullets that this figure comes with. And it's pretty damn awesome. The only problem is that you need some kind of tool to take them out, but I'm just going to showcase you all this one. And yeah, it's pretty damn awesome. And I take it that this is actually made of metal, while the other surface is like just regular plastic. But it is really cool that they actually managed to sculpt in and make it to look like an actual bullet for this grenade launcher. It's just so damn awesome. But yeah, you just put it in, and then you just put it back on, unhinge, and just tap it in. And now you're pretty much prepared to shoot some enemies with this grenade launcher. Okay, I accidentally stopped the recording like a goddamn dumbass. So let's talk about the LMG rifle. Oh, no, wait, sorry. Light machine gun. That's right. Which honestly looks actually pretty damn dope. This is something that you will see in some typical kind of action kind of B movie in the 90s. You know, like Top Gun. No, not Top Gun. No, what you literally would see in like Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, or like Terminator, or hell, even Die Hard. That kind of weapon they would actually use. It's pretty damn sick. And what you also get is a magazine for this light machine gun, which is pretty damn awesome. It's just that it doesn't have any bullets encased, which honestly, due to the size, I can understand it doesn't have any ammunition for the magazine. But it would have been pretty awesome if they managed to do some sculpting inside this kind of tab, where it's like actual like bullet casing that's just visible inside. But honestly, that would just break the immersion and the tab would be very brittle. So it's understandable why they did not do that. And there's the light machine gun. So let's go talk about the assault rifle. And this one is actually pretty damn cool, because not only is it does it only have this basic look, or just like the light machine gun, you also get the magazine, but it actually has bullet casing sculpted in, which is even more awesome. But it's not painted, which is unfortunate, but hey, I can paint it myself. But it's really nice that I actually managed to sculpt that one in instead of, well, the light machine gun, which is unfortunate. But the very cool thing is that if you have this part for your assault rifle, this would be an added accessory to customize your weapon, which is some badass Call of Duty stuff, which you just add on some accessories on top, which honestly, when I pretty much play with Call of Duty with my friends, and I get killed sometimes, and by sometimes I mean a lot, but honestly, this actually looks pretty damn cool. Like, the fact that you can actually customize the rifle is just some gun expert's wet dream, I would say that. And of course it also has holes inside, which I will showcase you later on what they are meant for. Again, they fit very nicely with any figure that has a grippy hand, and Doomslayer is no exception. Now from all of that, we come to the last weapon, which is the sniper rifle, which not only does it have a magazine, which I'm not gonna call clip. I mean, what the hell do I look like? Sneeko? Anyway, well, this magazine actually has also, yet again, the bullets sculpted in, which is pretty awesome, but yet again, it's not painted, which, god damn it, G Project, just paint your damn magazine's bullets. It would have been very awesome. It would literally save me some time. But you also get this part, which is supposed to be another part of this weapon's functionality, which is, well, a kind of a arm base. And this is supposed to be where you just go in the ground, you just curl it up, and you rest this weapon in your palm. And while you do that, you rest on the ground for a kind of stealthy option, like any kind of military does. And it can just rest in some area, whenever it's on a rock or a building, just for a steady position. And then once they have the target in sight, they shoot. And this is supposed to be kind of an easier option for those who want to be more stealthy. Or you can do any kind of MLG kind of like 2012 ship poster do. Just do 360 no scope MLG Pro style. You can pretty much do that. I will not stop you. And this, yet again, basic, has the scope. That's all I have to say about the weapons. All of them actually pretty much works, but that's not the end of the weapons functionality, because, oh yeah, I forgot about the grenade. Pretty much the grenades. Yeah, these are actually made of magnets, which all of them are encased inside. And this actually looks pretty damn sweet, and they have some satisfaction, and they also cuddle up together, since they both are on magnets. And it's a pretty strong magnets for being such small magnets. But that's not the end of the story, because now we're gonna talk about the best part. the effect parts. And sweet lord, are the effect parts really damn awesome. Like, dear goodness, I had no idea the effect parts could get much creative than this. And you're probably, oh, that's really cool. Shut up, I'm not done yet. Since you do get other stuff that is supposed to be more clips and stuff. And they are pretty damn sweet. Oh boy. Alright, let's talk about that. So first things first, we're gonna talk about the blood effects. And they are extremely awesome. Like, dear God, there are those that have slashes. There are those that are splashes. There are those that have been almost cut to pieces. Like, these are the type of effects that are just extraordinary scope, outstanding. Like, and you get a bundle of these effect parts. Like, you know something fucked up has happened. Like, this is just awesome. And what makes it even more awesome is that you get these types of clips. These type that is supposed to secure a figure, which I will showcase you now. For an example, if you have something like, I don't know, a Godzilla, for an example, and he has been through some battle, what you can do is just either have some parts where his thighs are getting attacked and he's being slashed into pieces by another kaiju. Or if you're one of those Monsterverse purists, Titan, his leg is being slashed, or hell, his hands are almost getting. Yet again, this is the evolved Godzilla, and his hands pop up very too easily. His hands is being slashed. Oh no! And then, oh no, someone shot his knee, so everything just a bloody mess. Oh my God, it's so horrendous. And his shoulders. Oh wait, his neck. Oh my God, he is going through some shit. It's so damn awesome. It's so brutal. Oh God, the agony. No. Oh no. He's getting punched inside his thigh. It's so damn brutal. And yet it's so damn awesome. And I have no idea where this part is going. Fuck. I guess you're supposed to plug it in here? No, it does not work like that. It does not work like that. Oh yeah. Oh no, it gets more extended in his thighs. It's spewing blood everywhere. Or actually, oh no, he's coughing up blood. Oh, the agony. You see, this is the type of effect that it just works. And I need to put these stuff back on because this is godforsaken figure. While it's good, overpriced motherfucker. Yeah, this is how many would view this figure. Just disappointment. And this is the punishment for, well, being overpriced as hell. Alright, let's get you the hell out of here. But yeah, that's just to showcase you the functionality of this figure. Is that's literally how it would work. And you also get smaller adapters, which you can also put on whatever figure. Or you can put it on a shoulder or whatever. And something happens to him. Like he's got shot on his shoulder. Or his arms or anything like that. Like, think of that scenario where something bad is happening to Doomslayer. And all you think is just nothing, because he's the Doomslayer. He has been through some shit. So, you get the idea. These are the type of adapters that you would literally just use on whatever kind of hands, elbows, shoulder, whatever the case. Or hell, even the neck. Like he's being shot, but yet again, He's built different. Nothing happened. It's just a regular Tuesday for him. That's what's up. And then you also get these types of effect parts, which I guess these are supposed to be the effect parts for the grenade launcher. And what those are supposed to be is, well, if I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of a bit of mishmash, because the instructions, which I would show you, but I have no idea where they went. But even then, the instructions are all over the place. Like, they are not that much clear. But essentially, all you can do is just either have something like, I don't know, you can just have this effect part being tapped into any of these effects, or you can just put any magnet inside, and you can use one of these effect parts, these grenades, which is on the wrong side, damn it. Just give me a minute. But yeah, you also have a magnet. You just oh great, now it's stuck. Great. Fantastic. Hold on. Yeah. There we go. So let's test it again. 1, 2, 3. Boom! Now the grenade is exploding. You see what I mean? There's a lot of customization with these effects, so it doesn't matter which is the right or wrong answer. You do whatever you want with these kind of effect parts. And then you also have these types of effects that's in this baggie that is very hard to describe, since a lot of them are just all over the place. Like, you have sticky tap, I mean, sure, and then you have this bullet casing, which is on an angle, which, I mean, you can figure out whatever you want. Maybe it's supposed to be reenacting some kind of bullets just spewing out, which that would have also been more. Actually, now that I figure about it, would you look at that? That actually works. Okay, that's actually something I figured out right now. You can actually put on some part where it actually just spewing out bullets once it's firing. Just boop. Yeah, that's just the first time figuring out this accessory. That is just damn hilarious. That was just funny. Anyway, let's just move on to the basic of the gun. So essentially, there are multiple effect parts that are for different weapon. You have different size of tabs, which is mostly for smaller weapons. For example, the pistol, which actually fits pretty damn well. It looks like it's been firing out a bullet. It's pretty damn solid. And then you also get other effects that are a little bit more bigger and better. And essentially what these are supposed to be is, well, they are not for this one, I can guarantee it, but again, these kind of smaller weapons can fit whatever you want with these. But I can guarantee you that none would fit in the submachine gun, that's for sure, because they are just too damn tiny. But what you can do is, well, have some other places where you can put them. Like, there's been stuff online that's just showcasing you how to do it. Oh, wait, hold on. Now I guess what these are supposed to be a thing? Again, these stuff are not that 100% clear. Like, these are supposed to be some kind of, I don't know, smoke effect parts? It's a bit kind of questionable, but yeah, these are the type of stuff that you wouldn't actually know if you haven't gone through online or anything else, but I don't know what these are. standard. Again, back on track. You also get these types of effect parts, which are just bullets being shoot out, but which actually is pretty funny because there are some certain areas where there's some gold paint here to indicate a bullet, and all you do is just shove it in and boom, it looks weird. Better. Or you can do any kind of action pose and just do this kind of action, like some Duke Nukem kind of action scene. And then you'll also get knife throwing? Again, I have no idea these weapons, but they actually exist for some reason. But again, the instructions aren't fully clear about these types of functionality, because most of them, I know that this is supposed to be a weapon. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, yeah, this is actually supposed to be a knife being slashed or thrown. And this is what happens when you throw a knife and it goes all around. Because now I looked up the images and yeah, that's actually what it's supposed to be. I'm a genius. This is going to be a future of Miky being a dumbass for 10 minutes straight. Which, go for it. This is so funny. My god, so funny. But again, I have no idea what these effect parts is supposed to be, because there is no indication, nor is it very clear. I mean, you can put it in, I guess, but again, it's not that specific. But I do know, just bear with me, there's figure effects that's supposed to be on this grenade launcher. And that works. And you know what also works? This grenade launcher. And that fits very well. It actually looks like it's been shooting out some bullets. This is the type of effect that actually works. It's very creative, it's very amusing, it's very effective, and there's a lot of customization with these types of weapons, and you also get a abundance of magnets, which I will showcase you the bigger one, which of course there's also these effect parts, which are some kind of splash effects. Like someone has been shot, which you can either just put this types of effect and just plug it in, or hear me out, you take this, put a magnet in, boom, and what you essentially do is you take the cube here, the old spar. What you do is you take some place, which this is supposed to be inside of the body, but what you do is just place it somewhere, and essentially, boom, you have this magnet resting behind a... Again, it's a bit fiddly, but once you have it done, what it essentially does is that if you want something that is a little bit more cleaner, you can have some effect parts where it's pretty much hiding behind the plates, the armor, and the effect parts actually sticks on top of that armor where the cube magnet is hiding. That is something very intelligent and very clever ingenuity that I just adore. Again, there's a lot of customization with these types of effects. It's whatever you want to do. There is no right or wrong answer, and that's something that these people is trying to indicate. And whatever creativity you have, it's always a possibility. And no matter how much you try and fail, you can always try again. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff that you can do with these types of, well, effect parts. But yeah, this is just me just rambling about, because there's nothing much to say about this effect, because this is just accessory pack that is for a specific figure, which is the Winter Soldier. But to summarize the whole review, per se, it's not really a review, more like showcasing you all what these weapons are for and what the pros and cons are for these weapons. And honestly, all I can say is all of them are spectacular, and there's no such things as, well, there is a kind of some nitpicks, which is of course some parts being a little bit too fiddly. The magnets, well, you have to be very careful, otherwise you will have some trouble. But other than that, you also kind of need to read the instructions clearly, but good luck with that, because it's on Chinese, aka Mandarin, so you have no idea what they say, what it's gonna say, if you have no idea if you ever learned Mandarin. But the amount of stuff, if I'm gonna be honest, if it's actually something that you want to have, which is not just for Winter Soldier but for Doomslayer, it's a perfect grab if you want to pretty much armor up Doomslayer, which there is nothing wrong to do that, because this is actually pretty damn awesome, and having Doomslayer with these weapons just makes it even more awesome. And it isn't just about one specific figure. Every figure that's like in the 1/12 scale size actually can wield this weapon. Yes, even anime girls can wield this weapon. Even Godzilla can wield this weapon. The creativity is endless. That's what's really good about this set, is that there is no right or wrong answer. Just do whatever you want with it. It's a pack that exists, that you can just go and customize it, that you can go and armor up, deck out, and just have fun with it. Just have it display on the shelf. Have the accessories just plug into other figures as in that action scene. Do some stop motion with these. These are the stuff is the reason that why I picked this set up in the beginning. It's just really fun. It's super cool, bloody. It's super action, and I love it. And by action, I mean very dramatic, like action-packed. And yeah, I do recommend picking this up if you actually, well, having a 12 scale figure and want some weapons that actually looks like Call of Duty or any first-person shooter weapons, because these weapons actually looks pretty damn fun. The only weak point I would say is I would say the weakest weapon I would say is my least favorite would be the submachine gun, which only have this kind of effect, which is pretty decent, but again, kind of pops up. But if you just, but other than that, it works. And yeah, I have nothing to say. Just rambling about, just rambling even more, because I have nothing more to say. It's just a really nice set. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.